Welcome to Kids on Trucks. I'm Chris, this is Waylon, and this is Joan. On today's episode, we're going to talk about what's been going on with us for the last 2 years and why we haven't been posting any videos. And then we're going to take a little trip down to Denver and pick up one of our trucks and move it up to our new house in Cheyenne, Wyoming. The last video we posted was reupholstering the seats. That was October of 2017. September of 2017, we had found out that we were pregnant with Joan, and we decided that we needed to sell our house and upgrade to a bigger living space and better living conditions. That meant we had a lot of remodel work that we had to finish on the house. And so November of 2017, we got started remodeling our house. It was a total disaster. We spent twice as much money as we wanted to. We got half as much work done as we wanted to. But we got through it, and by May of 2018, Joni came into this world, and we were pretty much finished with the construction on the house. And for the next year after that, we just kind of hunkered down and tried to recoup our finances and get our lives back in order. In May of 2019, we decided to sell the house, even though it wasn't finished. And we did so, and we're able to move up to Cheyenne, Wyoming, which is where we're at now. And so we're gonna try and get both of the trucks up here to Cheyenne and get the garage all back in order and pick up where we left off with the Land Cruiser. I also want to say thank you to our sponsors, Cool Cruisers of Texas. They have been extremely patient with us throughout this whole process, and I cannot thank them enough for the support that they have shown us. And we want to do right by them and make sure that we get everything that they've provided us onto this Land Cruiser and do the videos about installing those materials like we had agreed. So this is our new garage. We're still getting settled, but after we get all this stuff organized and cleared out, I'm gonna build some workbenches, get all my tools situated, and this is where we will be finishing the Land Cruiser. Here we are at the storage lot, and we got our Land Cruiser and our pickup. I'm gonna take the pickup first with the car dolly, because the way I have to store them at the house, this one needs to be in first. Well, you might be wondering why we chose to move from Denver to Cheyenne. Cost of living in Denver has gotten pretty ridiculous. We were living in 750 square feet of space. Unfortunately, the cost of living in Denver is so high that we were not able to get the kind of house we wanted in Denver. Fixing up our house, selling it, and moving to Cheyenne was going to be the best option for us. Another reason is that the school we wanted to get the kids into, Waylon had been on the wait list for 2.5 years. The same school in Cheyenne had no wait list. We just felt like we needed a little bit more living room, and Cheyenne made the most sense. We're really happy being up there. All right, battery was dead as to be expected, so we're just gonna try and jump it. All right, she's running. All right, so we're gonna leave the Land Cruiser there for another day or week or so, and we got the pickup on the dolly, and we're ready to head back to Cheyenne. It's day 2. We're gonna go down to Denver, pick up the Land Cruiser. We've got Joan, we've got Waylon. We've got a car hauler that we're towing behind us, but there is a horrific car accident in front of us, so we're stuck in traffic. And I figured I would take this downtime to talk about the remodel we were doing on the house and give you guys an idea of what it was exactly that we were doing that kept us away from working on our Toyotas for 2 years. So here we go. This is a clip from November 2017. We were really just getting started on the remodel work. Waylon's much younger in this clip than he is now. But you can see how torn apart the house is. We've got the contractors working on some framing there. Just kind of gives you an idea of where we were at with this place. and the severity of the work that was going on. This is upstairs. This is our kitchen clip taken by my wife in December 2017 or January 2018. But the house is just completely gutted. My wife and Waylon were living at my mom's house for about 3 months during this process, and I was staying at the house every day, working on it after work. It was hell. I don't want to make it sound like it was all doom and gloom, though. It did end up pretty well for us in the long run. We were able to get the house in decent living condition. We ended up staying there for about another year after we finished the inside of the house. And then we sold it. It still needed some work on the exterior, but it was able to get us into the house that we're much happier in. All right, let's see what all this carnage is about. Oh my God. Oh, the humanity. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God!
All right, first things first, we'll try and get some fresh gas in here. This is fucking great. One of the most annoying things about working on vehicles is transporting gasoline. Every year, fuel tank manufacturers are required to make safety improvements. Every year, these stupid things get harder and harder to use. I'm not even using the spout on this one. Couldn't figure it out. I've been a mechanic for 15 years. Couldn't figure it out. Sick of this shit. Ridiculous. Trying to get some fuel into the bowl of the carburetor. I'm not seeing it through the sight glass here.
My balls. But not that balls, because the end of land goes out. I'm tired. 10 times.
Ah, man. Is this thing gonna start, Waylon?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah?
Huh?
We got another problem we got a wrench on. Poopy diaper. Ew.
It has a seed in it. A pumpkin seed in it.
Well, we tried and we tried, but we couldn't get it started. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way. We've got the pickup and the Land Cruiser stored on the side of the garage for right now. In the meantime, we're gonna get the garage all cleaned out, get some workbenches built, organize our tools, get a welder. And when we come back to it, we'll be doing the rear fenders and the bottom of the tub. So stay tuned for that. Just got a little bit of a cold. Tell everybody thanks for watching, Waylon.
Thanks for watching, everybody.